Welcome to the Price of Eggs, tracking the Trump 2.0 economy. We're using 10 commonly known metrics to grade the Trump economy over the next 48 months. Let's get started and we'll review the first pass for February. A quick reminder of the rules of the road. Trump wins 10 points for each metric that he wins. He gets no points for each metric that's a tie or a normal result, and a negative 10 points for any metric he loses. If you'd like to see a better description of this contest, you can go to predictify.net and take a look. On to the metrics. Our first is the price of eggs, hence the name of this channel. We don't have the official price from the St. Louis Fed yet. I believe that's being released on the 12th. But we know it's up, so I'll update that in our mid-month update. Next metric is the price of gas. Gas prices have been holding really steady at about $3.10 a gallon. So that's a tie this month for Mr. Trump. Next is the consumer price index. Again, we won't have that data until mid-month. Same with the following metric, which is the unemployment rate. The next metric is the 30-year fixed mortgage rate. That's been holding pretty steady lately as well, kind of a little above, a little below 7%. Right now, it's right on the edge of our normal range, so it may turn into a positive category for Trump next month. Our next metrics are the three stock indices that we're following for this contest. The first is the Dow. The Dow's a little bit above the value on Inauguration Day, but it's still well below our normal range. So Trump gets a loss on that for this month. Our next metric is the S&P 500. The value at the end of the month was below the value of Inauguration Day, meaning, of course, below our baseline. So that's a minus 10 for Trump. Similarly, the NASDAQ's down below the value of Inauguration Day. Again, another loss for Trump. Next is Bitcoin, which at the end of the month was off about 20% from the value on Inauguration Day. In the meantime, it's actually recovered some, but it's still down probably 10 to 12% from Inauguration Day. I'm sure the tech bros aren't too happy about that. Next is GDP growth, which we won't have that metric or those numbers until April mid-month. And I'll backfill those once we have them. Moving on to our comparison metrics, the Consumer Sentiment Index from the University of Michigan is well below our Inauguration Day value, but we don't have the actual number yet, so I'll hold off like some of the other metrics until mid-month. The 538 presidential approval polls, that's gone down considerably from Inauguration Day. Trump was above water with a value of 8.2 on Inauguration Day. He's down to 0.7 and could very well turn into a net disapproval rate by the end of the week. So the result of all this is, as you can see, he's so far lost 40 points this month on top of losing 10 last month. So he's down 50. And again, it's a broken egg month for Mr. Trump. I'll see you mid-month when I update these metrics.